got Jason Jackson back here on the program. He's got a huge fight coming up here April 26th at LFA 64. He's going to be taking on Anthony Sugarfoot Adams. Jason, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm excited and I'm doing well myself. How about yourself?
I'm doing awesome. It's great catching up with you again. Of course, last time we spoke, you had that fight for Bellator. Now you're fighting for LFA. How did this all come together?
Yes, the LFA fight came together. My manager, Dave Martin, he set this up and put it together. And, I trust in his work.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I didn't know you were with Dave because I know last time we spoke you didn't have a manager, but Dave obviously having a lot of ties out there. I know he manages Ryan Bader and Michael Chandler and Michael Johnson, so that's really good. Because I was going to ask you, because I noticed this fight once again is in Sioux Falls, so that makes sense because I know Dave has a lot of ties to Sioux Falls.
Oh, yeah. Sioux Falls, they love me in Sioux Falls. So, I'm excited myself to go back over there. I love the crowd, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited myself.
Yeah, and last time we were in Sioux Falls for Bellator, what a performance that was. Another highlight reel finish. How happy were you not only to get the finish, but just to come back after, I know, a long injury and layoff and really make a statement like that?
Yeah, I was excited. You could tell from the fight as well, too. I was just so excited just going there and just knowing that I could trust myself to do what myself do, which is, finish my opponent. Still, it's like kind of like dusting the ring rust off was like, I proved myself that it doesn't matter. There ain't no such thing as ring rust,
Yeah, no, it certainly did. Were there any talks with Bellator after that? Because I'd imagine they would have wanted to re-sign you or keep you around with a performance like that.
Yeah, Bellator do, but at this time they don't really have a place for me where they could fit me in. So, unfortunately, I got to keep moving forward. So, to make myself, a commodity to these promotions, where I worth something. So just come from the injury kind of set me back in line, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of young talent right now coming up I got to knock off, so, it's good.
Yeah, and that includes your opponent here, Anthony Adams, a fellow Contender Series vet. Should be a good fight. The thing I love about this is that this is in the co-main event. Your teammate, DeMarcus Jackson, in the main event. How do you feel like you match up against Adams in this fight?
Good. It's a good fight, real good fight. No, he like I said, he come to fight. And I come to fight too, so it's gonna be a good fight. And I'm going there with the whole team, so we're gonna have a good energy and good wavelength, and we're gonna take over so far like we did last time.
Right, and of course, your team's just really killing it right now. I saw you with that with Kamaru Usman when he won the title. How much of a boost was that for your team just to see him achieve his dream and capture a UFC title?
Inspired me. Because we actually there pushing them, training and going through everything, we've been new since the Ultimate fight, like, yeah, you gonna be a force to be reckoned with. And, I'm excited for him. I want him to continue on, He's as long as he succeeds, and, I achieve as well. So I'm excited for him.
Who have you been training with a lot for this camp at Hard Knocks? I know you have a lot of training partners, but is there anyone you're working with a little bit more than others?
Right now, like I said, I train with everybody. But right now, me and Derek Brunson been working as well. He just got in the room as well. I will help Dez. I work with Mike. I work with everybody. So, I've been like, I never stop training. I help everybody throughout the camp. So, I even help Hong. So, it's like, it's excited to see everybody go out there and perform. So, once it's my time to perform there ain't gonna be no mistake. I rehearse every day.
This fight's like a month away. Has the weight cut started for you already?
The issue was, like now I kind of put on some weight, so it's like good for this camp. Weight cut has never been a problem for me. So.
Okay, that's good. And who's going to be in your corner for this fight? I know you guys are busy. It's like every weekend you have someone fighting. You got, this weekend it's Des Green and Michael Johnson. Who do you know is going to be in your corner for this one?
I'm not sure because we have at least maybe 5 guys that's fighting from our camp on that card. So, whoever I always go with, Greg Jones, Henry, if he's there, and who's not there, Michael Johnson or Sean Serrano. So much different. We help each other, so we know each other.
Anthony Adams is a tough guy to finish. Are we going to see a finish in this fight? Because that seems to be your thing, especially the last couple fights.
Yeah, that's what I enjoy doing. It's going to be a chess match, and I know like I'm going to bring that fire. Whatever you give me, I'm going to take it. But one thing I know from my opponent that I'm not talking trash or not, but he's not heavy at none of the art. I wouldn't say he's a heavy striker. I wouldn't say he's a heavy wrestler. From his record, he doesn't finish anyone. And if you look on my record, that's what I'm known for. I'm known for finishing people. So when you put styles wise, put it together, you know, it's gonna be fun. And I'm coming out with my hand up because I've been waiting my whole life for this moment. I'm gonna go out there and seize it. So I'm excited.
Last time we spoke, I know you've had a really successful business outside of fighting that's been going on. How's that going? Since the last time we spoke.
Everything is going well. It teaches me how to, manage myself, and it helping me grow as a person, as a man, and responsibility. So I'm enjoying that as well too. That going well as well. But I have to put that on pause to come back over to my career, which is fighting. I love it. So right now all my divided attention into Anthony Adam. So hopefully everything goes well and the fight happen. That's why I'm not getting too excited because anything could happen.
Do you think this is the year we're going to finally see you in the UFC? I mean, you're one of those guys. Every time that there's an injury or a short notice fight at 170, you're usually the first name I think of. I imagine you got to be close, especially with the win here at LFA in the co-main event.
Well, I said the same thing that you said. I say because the guy who I fought on the
Contender Series, Kyle Stewart, yeah.
he just got signed. So unfortunately, it's right next to me, and I felt like that fight, if things didn't go the way it did, even though we had no control of it, I felt like I would have walked out there with my hand raised, and it sucks. But he deserved it as well too because he never stopped fighting. So I can't take nothing away from him. So my time is this year for sure.
Would you ever go back on Contender Series if you won this fight, or would you hold out to hope to get signed to the UFC?
No, if that's the way, then that's the way.
That sounds good. Well, in the meantime, it's LFA 64 coming up here April 26th. Jason, it was great talking to you again, man. Glad to hear everything's going well. Just remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you have any sponsors or shout outs, the floor is yours, man.
Yeah, definitely. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, JacksonJason150, and Facebook, same thing, and Twitter, same thing. And shout out to my sponsor, Drip Miami, and my boy Dez Green.
Yeah, I love that shirt. That looks awesome.
Yeah, man. One of the toughest savage out there on the market, I tell you. Dez and Michael Johnson this weekend. Shout out to my teammates that's fighting this weekend. I know they're gonna do great. I'm excited for them as well.